Is Virgin Galactic stock going up or down? What's going on, guys? It's Justin from Push for Profit. Hope you're having a beautiful day today. Now, in this video, we're going to be looking at ticker symbol SPCE from a technical aspect, right? Now, when it comes to looking at things from a technical aspect, that does not mean that we could predict the market, right? Technical analysis is not something you use to predict the market, but rather measure what's going on in the market. This way, you can execute on your plan for trading. And I hope that makes sense. Now, in this video, we're going to go ahead and dive into the technicals for ticker symbol SPCE, Virgin Galactic. Now, starting off, I want to say we're looking at the 4-hour view, and we're looking at this stock approach this red line over here. Now, this red line is a line that I drew as an area of resistance, right? Now, why is this an area of resistance? Well, we know that old support can be new resistance or old resistance, and we see that in the past it has been a support, but we also see that it's been a resistance multiple times over here, and over here. Right now, we could go back further and see it be a resistance over here. So we already know that based on previous price action, that this area is an area that sometimes can be difficult to break through. Right now, does that mean that Virgin Galactic stock cannot break through this? Absolutely not. We see multiple examples where ticker symbol SPCE breaks above it. We see it here, we see it here. I mean, we see it a few times, right? However, it is possible that over here we may see a little bit of a pullback as we've seen in the past around over here. Right, so now we want to talk about what is the game plan. Right now, of course, we just got to look at everything and use the tools available to see what's going on. Right, so in the past, we see that this has formed like a double top pattern, right, where we have the resistance over here and resistance over here. Now, a double top pattern is typically a bearish pattern, right? And so after that pattern formed, we had a major sell-off. But I think the bearish pattern is over. Right now, it doesn't mean that we're going to go straight to the moon right away. I am bullish on the stock long term in the next 5 to 10 years, of course. So if you're an investor or you're looking to hold this for a while, then fine. You're just perfectly fine to hold this. If the stock goes down, you can simply buy more when there's a sale, as you can dollar cost average, which is another investing strategy, right? But as a trader, right, you guys know that I come from the perspective as both an investor and as a trader, right? So I already told you guys that as a long-term investment, this is fine, right? But as a trader, something that I want to watch out for is this area, simply because we're approaching this resistance. If we look over here, the RSI, the relative strength index, shows that we're approaching this area of overbought, right? Now, typically that just means when the RSI reaches this level of 70, that, things are going to start pulling back. However, that is not always 100% guaranteed. As we can see in the past, the stock has went way above, the level 70 of the RSI, we reaching almost like 92. And, that's when we ended up pulling back. So it's possible that, we could actually go a little further up. However, I am expecting a little bit of a pullback. Now, if we kind of zoom in and look at things at more of a intraday perspective, we see that Virgin Galactic had such a great day. Me personally, I did have a swing trade position on Virgin Galactic, and I sold, and I did sell a little early, right? I sold around here in the beginning of the day. And it's okay. You guys are gonna see a lot of times when I make these videos, sometimes I sell too early, right? And that's simply just because I believe in locking in profits. When there's money on the table, you don't lose when you take the money off the table. However, with that being said, it did run up a little bit. It ended up coming back down and running back up, making it a total, if we just kind of start from the low of the day to the high of the day, making it about 8% for the day, which is amazing, right? So as a day trade, this was honestly such a great play. So that's really what we're looking at the intraday. Now, if we go to like the weekly chart, and I like to often look at the weekly chart simply because it just provides a little bit of a broader kind of perspective on it, right? So we could draw just like a new trend line over here. And if you guys are unfamiliar with how to draw trend lines, you could simply watch my video on YouTube where I talk about how to watch it. And if you guys want to learn more about how I trade based off using catalyst events and news, and also using the technical analysis and using certain parameters to gauge what's going on in the market, you could definitely check out the link in the description below. There's going to be a link to the program for the Push and Profit program. There is a sale that is expiring this month, so you're going to want to take advantage of that sale if you are interested in that. You'll be eligible to join our daily meetings. And all other things that come with that program. But I want to get back on tangent, right? So, we just drew this upward trend line, right? So of course this is a very kind of like narrowly steep trend line over here. So I'm expecting that we can touch this area of resistance and then fall down. However, if we hold above this trend line, then that it's not guaranteed. Again, technical analysis, you don't predict the market, but that just shows that we still have a strong little uptrend. Now, of course, like I said, this does seem like kind of like a steep or just like kind of just very, very almost vertical trend line. So is it gonna hold 100%? You never really know, but I do think that it'll be a very optimistic look if we could touch this area and start bouncing up. But realistically, we may touch this area and go back to this area of support. And now, if we do touch this area of support at $29.49 and we start bouncing up, then that's great news because we could just buy off the low. So again, as a trader, you're really just looking at the opportunities, when to enter, when to exit. And as you guys saw what I mentioned earlier, I'm not always exiting at the best time. Sometimes I exit too early, and there's times where I enter too late. And that happens. As a trader, you're not going to capture the perfect end of every single trade. It happens once in a while, but it's not guaranteed. Now, with that being said, I want to know what your thoughts are in the comment section below. Are you investing in ticker symbol SPCE? If you are, do you think this could break this resistance or this top that we had at $62.80? Or are you trading this? If you're trading this, what is your strategy? When do you plan to enter and exit? And also, just make sure to hit that like button and share this video with anyone who you think may see value in this video. With that being said, guys, my name is Justin from Push Your Profit, and I'll see you guys on the next video.